Well, today is Tuesday, May 7, 2024. It's 7 a.m. and I was woken up by the rain or thunder. Look at that. I don't know if it just started or how long it's been raining, but I woke up. You can see it's pretty wet, so it's been raining. It's been raining for a while. Yeah. Well, I don't think it just started. Anyway. Yeah. Hopefully the cattle will have enough grass to eat out there, because I can't get the tractor out there to give them any more hay. At least not today. It's going to be wet again. Anyway, that's good. Rain's good. Keeps the grasses growing. I guess that's good. Okay. I don't mind a little rain. Gives me a rest. Yeah, I can rest today. I was going to do some work down there. I thought about, I'll just go down there and put that post in the corner. I can do it that much. But can't do that either. So yeah, I want to get that done while the cattle are out there in the big pasture. I get that fence fixed up. Okay. It's nice slow rain right now, so that's pretty good. I don't think it rained hard yet. It's been raining steady since I been watching it. Okay, that's all. I'll catch you later. Yeah, it's raining. It's been raining for a while because look at the water in that ditch way out there. And there's water right here in my driveway. Yeah, it didn't just start. It's been raining for a while. But like I said, this is slow, steady rain right now. So that's we call this a soaker, so that's good. Hopefully it'll soak in. Soak in and make the grass grow for the pasturing for the cattle. Yeah. Since I can't get out there to feed them any hay, hopefully they'll have plenty of grass to eat. Alright, I'm going to get another view. Okay. Come over to my new spot for filming. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, look at how the color changes from when I get down here. I'm gonna go up here. The more light I get in the sky, the more the color changes. Yeah, there's a lot of water right there. Okay. Okay. That's it. One more view. Well, back to my old spot. This is my old spot where I normally record from. Yeah. Yeah. I want to go see let's see if I get internet. See if I can get the weather up. Check out the weather radar, see how big a storm this is. Okay, that's it for now. Catch you later. Well, weather radar, it says 7:05 and it looked like the the front of the storm is already past me. So yeah, it's already starting to clear out where I'm at. I'm on the back edge of it now. So, but at least it was a small line of storms. So I don't think it amount to much rain. I'll go out and check my rain bucket and see what I got. Yeah, it's 7:15 a.m. now, and looks like the storm was mostly past me, starting to clear out on the west, and you can see the dark moving away. That dark over there, that's the front of the storm. It's moving away from me now. Oh, cat, don't jump on me. Oh, I heard you. Stay away. Okay, I gotta get away from this car. I'm gonna go out and check my rain bucket. See what I got. Well, it looks like it's just right now. It's over, just a little bit over 2.5, 1.5. So it means I got over a quarter inch. Yeah, yeah, just a little bit over a quarter inch today. Or yeah, today. That cat. I don't like you standing so close to me. Okay. All right. Okay, that's it for now. The rain's over, but the ground's still pretty wet. Can't do nothing outside. All right. I'll catch you later. I'll go out there and take another picture. I'll come up here to take a look. Yeah, it's a nice day. At least it wasn't a heavy rain. So that grass, hopefully that grass seed that I planted sowed, whatever, spread, it will grow now, grow on the road and by the road, by the driveway. All right, that's about all I can do today. All right, I'll catch you later. Yeah, it's better to get a quarter inch at a time than an inch. An inch will be too much at one time. Yeah, a quarter inch is good, especially when the ground's already saturated. Yeah, and that grass that's growing tall, that holds the water too, because it can't flow away as easy like it normally do. When the cows are down there eating, they keep it mowed down pretty good. Okay. It's still, I'm standing under a tree and I'm getting dripped on. Is that the word? Dripped? I'm getting dripped on. Okay, let's go. Go back in the house. Yeah, it's a nice breeze coming in from the east. I think it's from the east. Yeah, sun's high. Strong too. I don't really feel the heat in the sun though, because the wind's too cold. But we had a nice quarter-inch rain this morning, so that was good. Keep the grass growing. That's all I care about. Keep the grass growing. I'm out here to check the garden. Lemongrass is growing. I got at least 1, 2, 3 in front there, and at least 2, 3. So I got at least six of the plants growing. I think this one's growing too on the end, so that's 7. The 2 on the end there, I don't think they're going to make it. I think they were dead when I transplanted them. Anyway, I got 7 of them growing, I think. Asparagus is still growing. Nothing growing here. The kamungai didn't grow yet, didn't come out. And nothing come out here yet either. The green beans, peas, bitter melon, lettuce, beets, yeah, they didn't come up yet. However, I do have something coming up here. How about that? Ain't that something? This is the whole thing is okra. There's 4 hills of okra here. I think it was 4 or 5. 5 hills of okra here. But this okra here was store-bought. It was store-bought seed. And it didn't come up yet. At least I don't see any. However, look at that down there. That okra there was from that seed pod. See that seed pod right there? Yeah. That's the one we grew from 2017. So it's coming up. I'll get a closer look. But the cantaloupe here. No, cantaloupe. The cucumbers are here. That didn't come up. And there's 2 hills of cantaloupe and 2 hills of watermelon back there. They didn't come up either. So I'm going to go check out the I got some okra growing. How about that? Yeah, I got 5 hills of okra. I have to wait and see if I'm going to leave them that way or if I'm going to thin them out. Yeah. Okay. I'll wait and see. At least they're growing. At least I got something growing from the old seed. That's good. Yeah. At least I got okra growing. That back half. And one thing that always grows in this garden is weeds. When the weeds get a little bigger, I'll have to start pulling them out. They should be easy to pull in that old manure. Yeah, I can probably pull them out by hand. Although I might take a hoe to them if I had some. But when I have plants like that, I can go around them, right? I know what not to hoe out. But I gotta be careful when there's no plants growing yet. Okay, I'll just wait. All right, at least I got the okra growing. So that's an update for that. All right, catch you later. Well, it's still May 7, and it's Tuesday, and it's 1 p.m. now. Sun came out, dried up most of the water. Ground's still soft, but I'm going to try to get some work done today. A little bit, what I can do. Can't move bales out, can't feed hay out bales because I can't drive the tractor out there. It's a big tractor yet, so I'll wait on that. But it is a little overcast still, but the sun still peeks out now and then. Yeah, still good weather. Get some work done. Okay, let's go get something done. Well, it's 1:20 p.m. now, and it's warmed up to 80 degrees. I'm getting all my tools together because I'm gonna dig in a post today down in the corner that I looked at yesterday to move my fence out in the small pasture. Okay. Let's get it moving. I'll be using the ATV today. I'm going to drive it down into the small pasture, and hopefully it'll start because I haven't started in quite a while. I can't remember the last time I used it. That's how long ago it's been. Let's hope for the best. Okay. If the battery's low, then I'll just have to charge it. Okay, let's get it started. See how it's running. Yeah. Oh, I think it'll start. That's my guess anyway. Let's find out. Well, the battery was okay, but it still took about 10 tries to get it going. Anyway, it's going now. I'll just let it warm up a little bit. I see a few carpenter bees flying around because it's 80 degrees, so they're going to be looking. I'll have to keep an eye on them, but not today, not right now though. I've got work to do. I'm going to head down to that corner and I'm going to put a post in. I'm not going to use the boat post that I bought, the pine ones. I'm going to use a post that's up there behind the shed, a hedge post. It's okay to use it for the fence. Yeah, it'll work. It's old and still good. All right, let me go find it. Well, got my ATV here. Post is up there on top. I'll take it, and then I gotta go all the way down there, along that fence to that corner down there. Is it down there? Yeah, down there, that corner. That's where I'm headed, and I'm gonna at least put the post in, and if I have time and I feel like it, I'll try to reroute the fence too. At least remove the T-posts and set them. After I pick up the post, I gotta go pick up my other tools. Hope I can carry it all on that ATV. Let's get going. That's the post I'm going to use. It's a hedge post, but it's old, but it's good enough for a corner post for a fence. Okay, let's do that. Make good use of it anyway. Just wasting it here. I'll tie the post down after I go up by the house and get the rest of my tools for digging a hole. I don't know if you can hear it over the ATV, but neighbors are shooting their gun. Anyway, I'll find out later. I think I know which neighbor. It's pretty far away, so it won't bother me. There's a few tools I need to take with me. Bucket of hand tools, and postal digger, tamper, T-post driver. T-posts are already down there, I just gotta move them. And I think I need to get some wire too. Well, I think I got everything. If not, I can always come back and get what I need. Okay, it's getting kind of warm out here now. Sun's shining in between the clouds. When the sun comes out, oh boy, it's a sweat machine. Plus the humidity makes it worse. Okay, let's head out there. Oh, I almost forgot my shovel. Oh, I remembered it the last minute, last second. Okay, now let's head out there. That's where I'm headed, down this hill. Then I'm going to take a little right. I'm going to drive along the edge of the hill and then follow the fence to the corner. I could go straight, but it's too wet through there too. So either way, I'm going to get tires wet. Okay, let's head out. Let's get down there. So far, so good. Now the hard part. This is the steepest part. Going down won't be no problem. Coming back up might be a problem. Of course, I'll be minus a post, so it'll be a little lighter. Okay, let's get down there. I'm headed to that corner where it's opened up. Alright, let's move. Well, I made it down the hill. Now I gotta drive through this tall grass, through that way, over, and then down to the corner. Okay, let's go. I wanted to see it in landscape. Well, at least I can see everything. Let's go. Okay, that's where I'm headed, back there. But I'm gonna be only driving there, and then that way. It's gonna be a little wet over there, next to the fence. But I think this four-wheeler, this ATV can handle it. Okay, let's move it. Let's go to the other end. I just realized something. When I bring the tractor in here to drive along here, when I'm bush hogging, I can't drive under here. Even between here and there, I'm almost hitting my head with a tractor and canopy. So I'll probably have to drive around that log. Yeah, I've done it before. Either that or I need to cut these limbs off right here. But I'm not that ambitious right now. But one of these days I'll do that. So I'm driving there, and then I'm gonna drive down that way. Okay, one last leg. Here to there. Easy going. Okay, well, at least I'll be working in the shade, I think. And with a nice cool breeze coming in from the south, or to from my right. So at least I'll keep cooler down there. I already drove through this low spot. This is that low spot when the creek, everything floods here. A lot of water travels down this branch to go out. And I want to, I guess you can see how I already drove through up there a little bit. And I want to see if I can record it, drive it, if I can. Okay, here we go. Okay, hope I can hang on. Oh, let's put it forward here. Hang on. One-handed, how about that? Oh, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to put the post right in here somewhere. Right about there. Yeah, I'll put the post in this area someplace, I think. Maybe. Hear them gunshots? That's the neighbors. Somewhere over there. Yeah, way over that way. They're across the bottom and up the hill. Okay. Well, I think if I want to line it up this way with that post, if I want to line it up, let me show this different. If I want to line this up with this post, the wood post with this fence this way, and line it up this way too, because that's where it needs to go. The fence needs to go in that direction, like a straight line, and then it'll curve once it gets inside the woods there. But the post needs to go right about there somewhere, and I think that'd be a good spot for it. So let me put the post in and see what I am missing one tool, but I need to dig the post in first anyway. I don't need it for this. Well, it's 2 p.m. right now. Wind feels good. Like I said, it's partly cloudy, so sometimes there's sun and sometimes there's shade because of the clouds. But the wind feels good, so I'm happy with that. And it's a cool breeze too. Okay, right there I put my post hole digger in. That's about where I want it. Let me line it up the other way. There's that big tree, and I'm going to be going right there. So I need to move it back just a hair. You know, we're just about in line with that post right there. Yeah. So it's good this way, and it'll be good that way. All right, let's start digging. I think I got down a foot. Boy, this sole is sticky. It's pretty wet. Let me keep going. And rest my arms. I'm getting there. Topsoil was wet and sticky. Now the further down, the last two, I guess, digger, post hole digger, shovelfuls, whatever you want to call them. That's all sand down there. So way down deep, it's sand. Oh, remember this creek might have been flowing here at one time. Yeah. Okay. All right. I gotta do a little more digging down in the bottom, and then I'll be done. Then I put the post in. I forgot to bring the tape measure too. But digging this hole a little bit different. A little different. Look, I just swallowed a bug. Anyway, I started to dig the hole wide like I normally do. But the small post, so I figured, and the ground's soft, I think I'll try to dig a hole in the center, just big enough for the post. And the ground's soft on the side, I can still tamp. So let me put the post in now. Oh, I'm sweating. But the cool breeze is cooling me off. Okay. Yeah, I take my hat off and my shirt. I'm hot, sweaty, but the wind is nice. Okay, let's put the post in now. I figure I get a shot from this side before I put the post in. Yeah, I don't have a level, but look at that post. Level is not going to be doing much good, so I'll just eyeball it. Looks pretty good right where it is. I didn't fill the hole in yet, but I'm going to go look at all the angles. First, that's pretty good. Don't mind the post hole digger. That's the post. Pretty close. Well, I think it works pretty good there. I need to cut this tree out and another one up there. Cut them out. I might as well cut this little one out too, because it'll be in the way eventually. Okay. I'm also going to cut the limbs off this cedar right at the trunk. Yeah, because I got plans for that tree. Well, I got the hard part done. I cut those limbs off and got the post lined up with that opening there between that tree and those trees there. There's a little gap in there. It's going to go right through there, right where that handsaw is pointing. Yeah, right there. Now I'm going to go look from the other side. I still have to tamp the post in, but that's the easy part. I'm going to clear some more of that brush down there. Well, I've got a path cleared this far. You can see my post over there. I guess I could have put it further out. It's okay where it is. I'm going to come along here, right about there. Okay, there's a low side here. Let me get the landscape again. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's where I'm going to go with my fence. There, and there's a high spot here. I'm going to go up this high spot on the ridge, because the wild deer have been using this. They've been using this to travel. So I could use the same. I thought about using the same path. I don't know. I'll have to look at it again. More thinking. It'd be easier. There's less clear on the deer path or deer trail. Yeah, I could have come out farther with that post, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna dig another one. I'll live with it. Anyway, couldn't tell until I should have cleared this first, and then eyed it up. Oh, well, that's life. Hindsight's 20/20. Now let's see what's behind me. Okay, this is where I gotta go. The deer trail goes on the low side. This is a higher ridge right here. I was gonna go up on the higher ridge. I think I'll stick with that. Let the deer keep their trail. Whether they use it or not, that's their business. But I'll stay on the high side. I'll go on the right side of that tree, and then I'll start my curve to go down the other way. Meet up again with the fence, which I can see right there. Right there. That's the fence. But I'll probably move that over that way. and line it up with this fence. It won't be too hard. Luckily, there's nothing big growing here. I'm lucky for that, yeah? Just the weeds. Okay, let me get back to... I guess I don't need to clear this yet. Maybe I do. Can't put no T-post in until I get this cleared, so let me go get a drink of water and then I'll get back to it. You can see this hole now. Yeah, because there's the pasture out there. Yeah, it's right on the other side of that trees there, the pasture is. That's why I had to go around this area, because I couldn't, at the time I didn't think I could put a fence through here. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I had to work with. So I just avoided it. But now, look at these big willow trees. You hardly ever see a willow tree that big. No, maybe that's not a willow. Yeah, that's a willow. Yeah, those are willow trees. I've never seen a willow tree that big. And they go all the way up. Way high. Way high. Well, there's plenty of... I think that's a poplar. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. I don't know what that is. I have to analyze it more. Anyway, my job is here. Cut that. That's what I forgot to bring. I'm going to go back and get my weed cutter. This is too hard to do with a machete. Yeah, too much bending over. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Okay, I think I'll tap my post in first, give me a rest. Hey, you can see creek half full of water from the rain this morning. And it's going to reach pretty close to my fence. Fence there, creek's there. Okay, that's up there. Let's stamp the post in now. Yeah, if I would have cleared that first, I would have realized I could have put the post right there. That's okay. It'll work there too. I ain't gonna dig another hole, that's for sure. I'll live with it. Oh, nice view from this corner. It will be an actual corner once I reroute this fence. Take it down here and route it through the woods there to the other side. I'm gonna go back to the house, get a side cutter, weed whacker, whatever you want to call it. I'm tired. But I got the post in, ready to go. Next step is to move the T-post. One thing that I added, or two things that I added, since that ground is so soft, and I would have done it anyway. That's one reason I trimmed those branches off. I tied a, what do you call it? Tension wire. That way and that way. That way it holds the fence this way when we tighten it, and it'll hold the fence this way or this way when we tighten it. Yeah, I'm not going to make 4 insulators there. I'm going to have the wire strung through the insulator, and then well, that's not going to be easy. I'll have to do it. I'll have to string them from the other end. Well, the top wire is different. I don't want to cut it here. This is a heavy. The top wire is heavy duty. I don't know what gauge it is. The normal wire that I use, I think the bottom wire is even narrower, smaller. But the wire that I use up there, that's 14 gauge. That's what I normally use. But for a while there, I started using the thinner wire. Thought it was cheaper. But they don't last as long. And the cattle can't see them as good either. Anyway, but I also put this top wire is real thick, thicker than a 14 gauge. I don't know what that would be. I don't know how the gauges work. I forgot. I think they get thicker as the number gets smaller? I forgot. Anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, that's what I got right now. But on this top wire, the bottom wire I can cut. Yeah, because that's cheap wire. But this stuff is heavy duty. I think it's galvanized on the outside. I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, it might be galvanized too. But anyway, or is that aluminum? No, it's wire with. I think it's got an aluminum coating on it. I'm not sure. I forgot it. It's been so long. Back in the 80s, I put that up, and it's still looking brand new. Anyway, go back, get the side cutter, and then start moving post, T-post. I'll take all these, unhook all these T-posts. Should be easy to pull out, ground soft. Okay, with side cutter first because I got to clear a path in there so I can have a place to move them to. The post is in, tamped in, and tied to the trees for support. I'm going to take these tools back. I don't think I'll need the shovel again, and I won't need the post hole digger, the tamper. Only thing I'll need is a T-post driver. Okay, I could leave that out here, but I'll take it with me in case I change my mind. Come out. Homeward bound, I'm headed back to the house. There. Let's see, I'll meet you at the top. I dumped off my tools and cut my side cutter. I'm taking back the handsaw and the machete or bolo and my T-post driver, and I think that's all I'll need. I'm gonna take a little break first. Ain't too bad out here, except for the humidity. We just got to go in the air con and cool off. Maybe wash up a little bit. Look how full that pond is over there. You don't see that very often. Okay, and the reason it's muddy is because of the cornfield where the water comes from. Yeah, you don't see the muddy water under the grass because grass is covering it. But see, this water is not muddy because it runs off mostly the other stream. That one there, most of that flows in from the road. Okay, I'm going to go in the house to cool off, and I'll come back out here later. You can see my new post out there. I can see it. Well, it ain't new. You can see the cedar tree that's where I cut the limbs off, and that wood post is right to the right of that. Okay. When I go back down, I'll start taking out T-posts and untying the wire. I think maybe I'll stretch the wire first, and then I can use the wire as a guide for my T-post. Yeah, I'll do that. Well, it's exactly 4 p.m. on May 7, and I'm taking a break. It's 83 degrees outside. I need to get me a humidity. Something, you know, read the humidity. Dad used to have one. I think it was he called it barometer. It had humidity and temperature and barometric pressure. It had like 3 different gauges on it. I remember that. I think it's probably still at Mom's house. Anyway, right now it's 83 here and it's 75 inside my house in the aircon. So I'll enjoy that for a while, cool off. At least until I stop sweating. 4:06 p.m. Tuesday, May 7. Well, just about 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. and took about an hour break, cooled off inside the house, washed off a little bit, washed all the stuff off of since I'm not wearing a shirt, so stuff stuck to me with the sweat, so I washed it all off. I felt better. Then I got sleepy. That's hard to get. Once you get sleepy, it's hard to get going again. Anyway, I'm headed back down there. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to disconnect the wire and then try to string the wire, at least the top one anyway. So I have a guide for the T-post. I'll string the top wire through the back. Oh no! First thing I do is use the weed cutter. Yeah, I gotta cut some more weeds. All right, I gotta clean the path where the fence is gonna go. Okay, I'll do that first, and then I'll reroute the wire. Okay, let's head down there. I'm gonna start cutting from this side. I worked on that side, putting the post in over there on the other end. Originally, I was just gonna go through that way. Yeah, go through that way and have the wire come there, but there's a lot of big rose bush there, and so I have to curve it this way and then curve it back. So what I'm going to do, I was already up there looking at it. What I can do is right here, from this post I can go right through that. There's a little slot there. Right there, there's a little gap in there. I'm going to clean that up and go through there. Cows can use the rest. That way to keep the little strength, and there won't be so much of a bend in the fence then. Okay, let's see if I can get that cleaned up a little bit. I'm standing at I call it the corner, and it's a nice scene here. Yeah, nice looking grass too. Anyway, gotta get to work. Nobody else is gonna do it for me. Okay, I'm a one-man show. Or one-man operation. That's what I am. Oh, I got a little path cleared from here to there. I gotta clean up that area under the trees too. Well, I got it cleared all the way through there, down to the little ditch, and up to the top of that hill. Let's see. Yeah, I got it cleared all the way to that little tree on top of the hill. I'll get a closer look. There you go. I'm sort of at the corner post that was here, but it's over here. But this is lined up with that hill now, and right when I get up that hill, it's going to make a turn to go right to go out to the other side. I still have some weeds to cut up on top. So take a look at it now. Yeah, they're right in here. It was really hard to clear off this one, and that tree, because they had all these poison ivy or poison oak vines on them. I had to be careful how I cut them. I need to cut another one on the back side. There's some more vines up there, but I ain't cutting the ones on top. I'm just cutting the ones on the bottom so they don't grow up there. Originally I was going to cut this tree out, but it's not hurting nothing, so I'll just leave it. But down in there was all a bunch of branches and stuff. Took me a while to clean that out. Okay, let's move to the top now, up there. Start cutting up there. I can see where it's going to line up to. It's going to line up with that. I think it's the second one. I'm going to move that. Wait, where are they? I'm going to move that post and the one at the corner. Move them both in, I think. Well, we'll see. I'll move what I need to move to help straighten this out there. So the fence is going to come in right between those, right in the middle of those trees. come up a little bit. I'll leave a little gap here between that tree and there. So it's going to come up here. Then it's going to make a turn. There's a low spot down in there. But I can still, I'll need more T-posts through here, but I can still make it work. And then it's steep right here. Pretty steep. I still have to clear this area here. This area here to up there. From there to here. I need to clean that because the fence is going to go out that way. Through that slot. So let me finish cutting this. Then I can start moving wire. Oh, I've got the cutting done. Yeah. I cut all this from this ditch up and around to that tree there. That's how much I cut this now. And that's where the fence is going to go. I was going to go down to the low spot. I still could. But if I do that, then this hump here will be higher than the fence and the cow might jump over. But better to have the fence up high, that way they can't jump over it. So I'll put the fence right through here. I'll put T-posts close together there so they won't get through. And then I'm going to go around that tree and go down to that tree there. Okay. Let's take another look. Yeah, it's all cleaned up. Fence are coming through there, around this tree, around these two trees, and then out through that gap, and we're back where it was always. I just noticed something here. Oh boy. But I'm not going to do nothing with it. It's probably not mine anyway. Not on my property. Here it is. That is a thorn tree, or honey locust. I'll get a closer look at it. Let's get a close look at it. This is why I don't like honey locust. Look at those thorns. Look at them. Now the wood is nice. The wood is very hard and durable. But the thorns, there aren't so many thorns at the top. Top is pretty clean. But down on this trunk, oh boy. Just look at those things. Oh my God, that's the kind of thorn tree I had cut down in the pasture there that I tried to avoid. Because when I cut them down, it was like this. I may have tried to burn them off, but I didn't want to mess with them. So I just let them lay for years until they rotted. Oh, look at that. That's terrible. Anyway, it is what it is. Not hurting me over here, so I'll have to leave it. There's an elm tree. I think it's elm. Leaves look like elm. Every time I see a bend in a tree like that, I think, oh, that'd make a nice cane, a walking cane. Yeah, because the bend there, that's what I see when I see a bend like that. I see a walking cane. Okay, let's get back to work. I gotta unhook the wire and see if I can stretch it through here. Well, I'm done cutting the path. So now I gotta go down there, just this side of the pond, and disconnect the top wire. I'm just gonna do the top wire first. And then I'll disconnect the second wire, but I won't but I won't drag it anywhere. I'll just leave it lay on the ground until I'm ready to hook it up. I'll put the top wire in first as a guide for the T-post. Then I'll put the T-post in and then hook the top wire to the insulators, and then I'll come back and drag the bottom wire, do the same thing. Let's go down there. I just noticed something. There's no wind hardly, especially back in this corner. Oh, I'm so hot. After I get done with that wire, I think I'm just gonna drag the wire and get it through there. I'm sweating like a, I always want to say sweating like a pig, but that's not true. Sweating like a horse. I'm sweating like a horse. Or I can say I'm sweating like a human. Yeah, I'm sweating like a human. There's hardly any breeze. See a little bit on the trees over there, but yeah, here it comes. Coming in from this direction. I feel good. Okay, I'm gonna move that wire and see what I can do with it. Oh, there's deer flies. That's why I don't want, I'm gonna quit after this. Deer flies are biting me. Yeah, the deer flies are all over me. I need to fix this post too better. If I could find another wood post, old one, that's still good. I'm gonna put it down here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect it here and start unhooking all the insulators. And then I'll drag it from the other end. Deer fly. I may not make it. Deer flies are pretty bad now. I'm just going to lay the wire on the ground, and when I get to the other end, to the corner, I'm going to just drag it. Oh, I got the fence off the insulators over here. Top wire anyway. Got it off all the way down and all the way around. It's off all the insulators. Now all I gotta do is drag it and pull it. I gotta keep pulling that end around. Pulling that end toward this way, going around this and pulling as I walk down with it. I have to probably walk backwards and pull it. Yeah, I just got to pull it around there. I'm not pulling it from the end, I'm pulling it from here, so it's going to take longer. I'll see what I can do. There's the wire. I got the wire in front of me. The one on the right is going to be staying. The one on the left, I have to pull it with my left arm. I have to keep pulling it from behind me as I walk forward, so I can walk forward. I don't have to back up. So that's good. Not too hard to pull. I thought it'd be hard to pull. So this side here is the one that stays stationary, but it keeps getting, this area here keeps getting pulled toward me as I walk. I'm so tired though. Yeah, as soon as I get done pulling this, I'm gonna call it a night, call it a day, work on it tomorrow. Okay, let's keep going. There you can see the wire. That's the wire that's going to be staying there. The other wire is laying on the ground. There's some slack in it because I don't have it tight. So this is where I make my turn, right through these two trees. I'm going to wrap it around. But when I set the T-post, I'm going to set them away from the tree a little bit, maybe a couple feet, like right about there. Same thing on this one, or out farther. I don't want it too close to the trees. Okay, let's keep moving. See the wire? Shaking it. That's the one that's going to stay. The other one I'm going to drag it out. Yeah, when cattle come back this fall, they're going to have a new playground
all this in here, this will be their new playground. Okay, get back to pulling. I went ahead and starting down there a little bit. I went ahead and put all the wire back on the top insulator. That's where it's going to go anyway. And it used to end right here on that insulator, but now I got extra wire, so I'm probably going to attach it to this one here, which is got a better support anyway. Yeah, see all the wire I got left over from there, here. That's because I went straighter instead of that big curve. Yeah, so I gained some wire. Okay, that's better. I'd rather gain some wire than lose some wire, or have to add some. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go back to the house. It's probably 6:30, and I'm tired. I need a shower. Okay, let's go back to the house. Yeah, I put it on that insulator, but not the others. The others I'm going to have to pull out all these posts tomorrow. That's what I'll do. Well, I'll unhook the bottom wire out, but I'm just going to leave it lay there. I won't pull it yet. I'll pull it last after I get the other one set up. All the posts in there and set, and then I'll pull the second wire. The second wire I can do different. I can cut it and then drag it back here and drag it in from this side. Might be a little easier. Thin wire, rusted anyway. But this is a good wire. This wire here is good and thick and all in one piece. I wanted to keep it that way. But anyway, I'm done for today. Tomorrow I'll work on remove the T-posts, space them in there, and you hammer them in. Okay, at least I'll be in the shade. All right, that's good. All right, I'll catch you later. Or should I say I'll catch you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. All right. Now the wind's blowing. That's good. Okay, back to the house and clean up. And I'll start again tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll get an earlier start. The grass ain't too wet. Well, I wanted to see how hard those posts were to pull out. Ground is pretty soft, so they're pretty easy to pull out. Yeah, I'm gonna put these a little closer together. These here were spaced out pretty far apart, but since I don't have that much of a curve anymore, I can put these posts closer together through there. And I have to put some new insulators on. Some of them are broken. At least they won't be too hard to pull out tomorrow. I got almost half of them done now. I got up to that one on the end there. Yeah. Okay, that's all for today. I'll catch you on the next one, which is tomorrow. Okay, I'll continue this tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be nice to get back in the air conditioning again. Oh, still not used to the heat. And it's only 80, low 80s. Wait till, hopefully by summertime when it's 100, I'll be able to take it. Or I just stay inside the aircon. As long as I pay my electric bill, right? Yeah. Look at this. Look at all this good grass. Oh well, it won't go to waste. The cattle will eat it for a long time in the fall when I bring them back. Yeah, they will. I won't have to feed them hay for a while. I can see my cat. See where the road that goes up? Or the cat is just on the other side of the fence, walking down the hill. I guess he's hunting. Now he's right next to the fence, closer to the bottom in the shade. Yeah, I probably couldn't see him in this video either. I can see them with my eye though. Okay, let me head home. 6:31 p.m. Tuesday, May 7. And I finished, well, they'd finished. I stopped working on the fence, and I'll work on it some more tomorrow. Okay, that's all for today. Catch you on the next one.